Alright guys, here we are. We're going to do a pod review today on this pepper right here, and this is called the Cap 1445. Pod review today on the pepper back here. These are all the ones that are coming in early, so I'm trying to hit these up as they come through. These are getting ready, and no, not those. We will do those soon. I'm just waiting for them to turn fully red, because they go from like a green color to an orange, and then eventually turn red. And when they get fully red like that, that's when we'll do a pod review. These are also getting ready. These are the rocks of peppers. We're going to do a review on this little bird type pepper over here. And this pepper is called Cap 1445. So that's what this pepper is, Cap 1445. It's a very small plant variety, which I didn't know. And so now I know that. So this variety, I need to grow outside kind of by itself in full sun. I can't crowd it into the next to the other plants because it really needs to be on its own. And it's a very small pepper variety. I thought it would get big and huge and viney and stuff, and it didn't. So it just stayed like a little pepper. So I'm assuming these are ready because they're all orange, and they've pretty much been staying like this orange-wise. So I guess we'll pick that one. You can see it came right off. So that's a Cap 1445. I would imagine it's an anum. Glabucolum, I think, glabusicolum, variety glabusicolum or something. I would imagine it's one of those. I could be wrong though. I'll put all those details in the description. So let me pick a couple more, and then we'll bring you over to the table, and we'll try to get a better look at it. I always try to give you that up front look. There's one that's the ripest. Try to give you a better look. This is what it looks like. I gotta put my glasses on. Alright, so that's what it looks like up close. Alright, spin that around a little. It's just a little, looks like a Tic Tac, but I bet you that thing is hot. Alright, so let's turn you around and give that a go. Alright guys, here we are. We're going to do a pod review today on this pepper right here, and this is called the Cap 1445. I believe that's the only name it has. I don't know it by any other name, but it is Cap 1445. That's it. And so, offhand, I don't know if it's an anum or a chancey. I'm pretty sure it's an anum, glabusicolum or something they call it. That's usually what those bird peppers are. It's probably native to U.S., but I don't know. Either way, I will put all the correct information in the title and description, so you'll be able to read about it from there. Offhand, I don't know what it is. All right, so there it is. Let's give that a taste test. Well, it has kind of a strange taste on it. It does have a little heat on it, but it wasn't very hot, to be honest with you. It does have a strange kind of a flavor. It's really kind of hard to grab that flavor. It tastes a little like a bird pepper. I'm kind of classifying bird peppers now a little bit different in taste because it doesn't quite taste like cayenne, and it doesn't really taste like a lot of the other peppers. It kind of, bird peppers in general, most bird peppers, cayennes, even Tabasco peppers, but they're frutescents. But most of these bird peppers, like the tipines and pekines and they don't taste like cayenne. They kind of got their own kind of flavor. They're good. They taste different. I can't really say it falls into that category because it kind of doesn't, to be honest with you. So the flavor was very short-lived. The entire, hold you back a little bit. The entire inside of that pod was nothing but seeds. The entire thing was seeds. So it was really hard to grab the flavor because it was a little bit of flesh inside, and that pretty much just melted away very quickly, and then it was just skin and seeds. So I had to kind of fish the seeds out and try to chew on the skin a little to get a flavor, but the flavor was really light and short-lived. And what did it taste like? Well, it kind of tastes like a bird pepper, but it had like its own taste to it. It's just different, guys. It's not quite like, you know, I can't really go by species, a chacoense or a frutescens or a chianti. I can't really go by that because the flavors kind of vary a little bit, but like a lot of frutescens will have a certain type of flavor to it. Unlike the anthems, like Tabasco pepper, for example, is a frutescence. It's got a certain kind of a flavor, but this is, I'm pretty confident, is an anthem. It has a kind of a flavor. I don't know. There was a funny kind of like a side taste to it. It tasted like a bird pepper, but there was something else going on there. It was really hard to grab. The whole inside of it was seeds. Now, what could you do with this pepper? Can you grow it for, you know, production or something? You're going to make your salads with it. If you're a pepper collector, I would grow it. But this wouldn't be a pepper that I would say would be for just about anybody to grow. You got to be a dedicated pepper grower to grow this particular variety. Somebody who collects pepper varieties like I do. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of use for something like this. Mainly because it's all seeds. It's nothing but seeds and seeds and seeds and skin, and that's really it. There's almost no flesh in there at all. But it did taste nice. It tasted a little different than your typical tapine. Tapines generally have a certain flavor, bird pepper type flavor. This was a little different. Outside of that, I mean, I can't really say too much more about, you know, what it tastes like, because the flavor is very short-lived. Now, as far as the heat goes, we could talk about the heat. The heat was really low on this. I don't know if it's supposed to be that low, or it's just maybe that pepper was low, but the heat was really, really low. And if I was to put a Scoville unit on there, I'm just guesstimating, but if I was to like put a Scoville unit on it, I'd probably say the Scoville unit was probably around maybe 1,000, 1,500, something like that. Maybe between 1,000 and 2,000 Scoville. It was generally pretty low. There was nothing really exciting about it. My mouth is still burning. The type of burn that it was a full circle burn, but very low intensity. It was just really, really low. It was weird. It was like my lips are burning, top of my tongue is burning around the edges. Maybe a little bit on the gums here and there. Nothing really in the back of the throat, but maybe a slight tingle towards the back of the tongue and where the back of the throat is. Very slight tingle. And really, that's it, to be honest with you. It wasn't nothing to get excited about. But that flavor was interesting. I think I want to pursue that a little bit more. What I'll do is I'll winter it over. We'll revisit this pepper for next year. We'll grow it outdoors, and we'll see if we can get a more full body flavor. Maybe I'll just eat a small handful of them. It's just all those seeds. Guys, my whole mouth was filled with seeds. I was doing nothing but spit seeds out. So, that's really about it with the heat. I mean, that's it. Like, again, if I was to put a number on it, I'd say between 1,000 and 2,000. Probably go somewhere there. Maybe next year it'll be a lot hotter, but I can't guarantee it, you know. But that's really about it, guys. That was your pepper review for the Cap 1445. I believe that's what it was. I'll put the right name in the description, and in the title, you'll be able to get it there. I will also leave a link below where you can visit the website and buy the seeds for this if you decide that you want to grow it. So you'll be able to visit hrseeds.com and purchase seeds there. And you can read more about the descriptions there if I decide to update it. Make sure you check the website, because that's not going to necessarily be the same as the video. I don't always update the videos. I just put the videos out very quickly, put a quick description in it, and then if I go to change it or update it, I just do it on a website. So make sure you look there for any information if you're looking to do research on it or something. All right, so that was it. That was your pod review for the Cap 1445. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.